What's good, everybody? Welcome to Life on Beagle Road. Today is just like any other day here on the farm.
I'm barely getting by. Got a heavy load that's trying to break my mind. Can you tell me what you see? Maybe help me up this.
Listen, chickens, you should really be practicing some social distancing. You're awfully close while eating. Are you not worried about this? Everyone in the world is concerned about this except for all of you. All right, don't say I didn't warn you.
A lot of you have been asking about, like, what am I going to do a bit differently this year with our meat birds, or what have I done? So I'm going to show you some of those things. The very first thing is that I decided to put up this poultry net. So I took the tractor, moved it out. Uh-oh, we got an alpaca on the road. Come on, girl. Come here, Belle. Girls, come on. Courtney! Hey! No. Hey! You're going the wrong way. Hey! You're going the wrong way. Why are you out? You, go back where you belong. Come on. Let's go. You belong on that side. Why are you out? Huh? Where have you been going all day? Yeah, over there. Come on. No, you don't. Going for a run. See? That's why you all can't be out there. Get down there. Go to your home. I swear, doesn't matter how many times I've said to Courtney, you can't let them out in free range because they like to cross the road. Why did the alpaca cross the road, folks? Whew, that wasn't even today's video. Oh man, what was I even talking about now? Forgot. My goodness, we got alpacas running loose. Things are getting crazy here on the farm. What the heck? All right, so like I was telling you, decided to get this poultry net out. I laid it all out. We actually went with the double spoke instead of a single spoke. If I can make a recommendation, it's to spend a little extra, get the double spoke, because you can just step it right in. So much faster, so much easier than the single spoke. Yeah, get it, do it. It's awesome. The other thing is this fence is the poultry fence, which has like smaller blocks at the bottom. You don't have such big holes. All right, one of the other things we did, and I'm still working on, is trying to get water up here to wherever we put the birds, especially when we start moving towards back into the property. It's a little bit more cumbersome. I started phase 1 of my automatic watering system, which was to hang some buckets on the back. I put this like T brace here, whatever you want to call it, T hanger, with some hooks and some buckets, fill them up. That gives me 10 gallons of water hanging on the back. Now, does it make it a little heavier? Yeah, but it's not that heavy to begin with, and it's not too bad. My 11-year-old son is able to move this even with the buckets on here, and that's saying a lot, especially for him. My goal is to put some drains on this. It'll go inside the coop, and it'll give them some waterers. Since we're gonna do like a couple rounds of birds this year, I wanted to make it as easy as I possibly could. These birds are so used to their regular water that I don't really want to switch it up on them. I have to sort of assimilate them to that slowly. But once I do, they'll figure it out and everything will be great. Plus, it spreads the water around the tractor instead of having it in one little spot. You want them to have as much water as you can because it helps them to digest the food. And the more food they eat, the bigger they get and the more meat you get. Right? I have all the pieces cut and sort of put together in the garage. I just need to make the time to come out here and hook it all up and get it running. Once it's running, it should be okay. I wanted to find a way to easily disconnect the buckets so I could take the buckets, fill them up, and bring them back. The other way to do it would be to just fill up 2 buckets, bring them here, and then pour them into those, take the buckets back down, which might also be a better way to do it. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think I just leave it the way it is, or do I do the 4 bucket system? I don't know. I'm making stuff up right now. I've seen a lot of people hang a single bucket back there and just use that. But in the summer months, they go through water super fast. and I didn't want to have to do it more than once a day, so I put 2 buckets. It's hanging really well, it holds up. One of the things I did in here was to do like a half lap, I guess you could call it. I don't know. That way the wood is actually inside the piece that's standing straight up, and it's supported a whole lot more than just a set of screws. The screws eventually would sort of wear down. So that's set inside a rebate in the wood and then also glued and screwed together. They're not going anywhere. The reasoning behind this net was twofold. One, so that way I can let the birds out, get a little exercise. They don't need a whole lot, and I don't really want them to get a whole lot. I don't want them to burn off any of the calories that they're eating. They also like light. Light helps them. It does good things for the bird itself. They should get light. You can see that in the tractor, it's not really given a whole lot of light. I wanted them to be able to get some light. Now, you might be wondering, what about predators? Well, ground predators, obviously that's what the net is for, but the hawks and the aerial predators are something I need to worry about, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I think I'm only really gonna have them out when I'm around this area. We don't have any other animals that can kind of help to protect them up in this area, so it's really just gonna be me. We'll see how it goes. Keep an eye on it. At night, they will go inside. They're not gonna be allowed out. The other thing too is that I can pull the tractor in here, keep the netting up where it is for a couple days. So that kind of helps too. It's really an experiment, to be honest. I don't know if it's gonna be worthwhile or not, but I wanted to try it.
I'm basically just trying to encourage these birds to come out and walk around and be chickens, but they've been inside the tractor for so long that they're kind of confused. So when they go to come out, they're like, huh? What I should have done is not fed them until I got them out of the tractor. Then they would all come out. But they'll figure it out. Everybody feeling good? Is everybody feeling really good up here? Is it party time? Oh, we got one coming. You figured it out.
Later on this year, we have some Freedom Rangers coming, and Freedom Rangers are actually more of a foraging bird than the Cornish Cross are. So I wanted to be able to figure this system out before they got here, so that way I could allow them to do the things that they do best. If they're able to do that and they're getting fresh grass and bugs and whatever, they're gonna be healthier birds and they're gonna have better meat. The other nice thing about this is I might be able to delay moving the tractor every day. Instead of moving it every day, I can move it maybe every other day, because their poop will spread around this area versus being in one central area, and then they're kind of walking around in their own poop. Because they poop a lot just in a single day. They poop a lot in half a day, to a point where I almost have to move it twice a day. I don't have that kind of property to move it twice a day, so I have to come up with a better system to spread out the poop. Well, now it's the end of the night, and I want to go up and double check my meaties, see how they're doing. They've been allowed to pretty much free roam, range, whatever you want to call it, all day long. And we've been keeping an eye on them periodically. But I want to check to see if they're okay. Feed them, water them, get them back where they belong, and then call it a day. Everything looks to be copacetic. So let's just get them some food. We'll use the food to get them to go back in there. It's a great motivator. Right, naked boy?
Yeah, they're fat, like hungry things.
Look at them all trying to get fed. Robbie, come on now, homie. What did I tell you before? Where are you supposed to grab it?
Middle.
Watch all the chicken poop in here.
They're coming in. Put it in the middle. Straight down the middle. Look, there's like a pole in the middle there that tells you where the middle is. There you go. Now fill her up. I'm making Robbie do this because, well, it's just funny to watch. It's not so easy, is it? How about you do this? take it outside this stuff and then fill it up. You're doing it the hard way. Robbie, no, you're gonna spill all the feed.
I'm not.
That ought to be plenty. They already had a whole thing of that. Look, now they think they can go anywhere they want. Come on. Get in there. Whoop! Get in there. Come on. There you go. All right, close it up. All right, folks, thank you for hanging out with me today. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Make sure you subscribe, comment below, give us a thumbs up. Have a great day, people.